the power of having more than one ad strategy in your back pocket for when things go wrong. Or my secondary title, which is how Hawkeye from the Avengers can help you manage ads better. Whatever title you're feeling more, let me know. So this is going to be just a sneak peek into my brain as I share with you what I've had to do in clients' accounts before when the going got tough as a Facebook and Instagram ad manager. You can see that I have on not one, but two sweatshirts, two hoodies on because it's super freezing cold in my house right now down here in Mexico. And stay with me, I'm going somewhere with this. And it'll help you with your ads, which is you got to do what it takes, right? If I only was able to add on layers of clothing, I could get even more cold. But I do have my little space heater right here behind me, although it's not on right now because, well, I want to be able to record and you need to hear me clearly, right? And then, if that doesn't work, I got my bed heater, which makes the bed oh so nice and cozy before I go to sleep. Now, what does this have to do with your ads? Well, when the ad going gets tough, but you already have an offer that converts well organically, or when you launch, or when you're emailing to your email list to sell your thing, your program, your offer, what have you, the thing that you are blessed with skills and passion on to help people here on this here earth, then you got to pull out some extra ad strategies. I'm talking about beyond the basics that I teach in my course, the ad testing cheat code, like the Olympic gold medal testing framework to really cut your lead costs, beyond just taking ad copy and testing it, three versions of ad copy to find the winning, best performing ad copy, and then bringing in 5 different ad visuals and testing those against each other to find the best performing one, and then taking those combinations and pairing them with different headlines, that bold text at the bottom of an ad that shows up to the left of the call to action button, download, learn more, sign up. That's the call to action button. Maybe you've even tried some different audiences for targeting, and now you're not getting the results that you believe you could get. Well, I want to encourage you, keep on trying, and let's think of the Avengers. Because I did mention Hawkeye. If you don't know who he is, he's played by Clint Burton, I believe. He's that non-superhuman, just regular human, and he has the quiver of arrows, and he always seems to whip out the right arrow for the occasion. Saving his butt. It's pretty cool in the Avenger movies, the way he can fight with that thing. And that's just the difference between experience in managing Facebook and Instagram ads is you have more tricks up your sleeve to get the ads to work better. All right, so what are the things that I have done? By the way, before I go there, if you need help cutting your lead cost down because you would just like to get more leads and spend less ad money, the ad testing cheat code is my mini course. It is my exact Olympic gold medal testing framework. Plus, you get over the shoulder, like you can watch me do and implement the same framework in client accounts, with their info all blurred out. But you can see me doing it and kind of hanging with the different curved balls that ads can sometimes throw at you. If cutting your lead cost, up to half would help you, then that link is in the description below. By the way, did I mention it normally is like $17? You can get it for $1 because I believe, especially right now, at the beginning of 2025, everyone who has an organically well-selling offer should be serving more people and making more money for their business running Facebook and Instagram ads. So that's there. Now, some other things you can try when the going gets tough. You can try setting up a different attribution setting. So let me break this word down for you. Attribution setting back in the day was just measurement. The attribution window was the window with which Meta would count a conversion, or i.e. measure a conversion. So let's say somebody sees your ad today and they decide to, if you have a 1-day attribution window, they see your ad today, they decide to opt in today. They are measured or counted inside of Meta Ad Manager inside of that 1-day attribution window. Or if you have a 7-day attribution window, then if somebody sees your ad today, but they wait 5 days from now to opt in, they will be inside of the reporting. They will count as a lead, right? Because they're within that 7-day attribution window. But if you are using the 1-day attribution window, somebody sees your ad today and then they opt in next, let's call it in 5 days, they're not going to be counted as an opt-in because the measurement, the attribution window is only 1 day long. Now, why in the world would changing up a measurement, an attribution window, help ad performance? Well, that's because nowadays in Meta Ad Manager, it's not just measurement or attribution, it's actually optimizing for the kind of people who make decisions in a day or who take longer to make decisions. So it's changing measurement and what it optimizes or what the algorithm is looking for in the kind of person that could opt into your offer or your lead magnet, right? So this is another strategy. Normally, I recommend using the 1-day click or view attribution window for something that's free, but if you're running a lead magnet and not getting results, you could, maybe might, just go ahead and try a 7-day attribution window to see if that gets you the results that you need. Yes, I have done this plenty of times, and it does get good results when good results have not been had. So switch up your attribution window if you're running a lead magnet. Now, here's something else that you could try and do. You could set up dynamic creative. If you're a little late to the dynamic creative train, all that means is you take all of your versions of ad copy that you researched well and wrote well, and all of your visuals and all of your headlines, and you dump those into one ad, and then Meta dynamically chooses and takes bits of one and bits of others and puts them together in various different combinations based on all of the metrics that Meta tracks. You know, Facebook knows 52,000 data points about every single user. Crazy, huh? So basically, everyone who's seeing your ad could see a different combination of the ad until the algorithm figures out the best combinations to show, and then it starts to, show those more and more and more. Now, you could try that setup. I don't recommend that from the beginning, even though you could do that from the beginning if you want, let's say, the proactively lazy hands-off approach. Here's the thing, as a tester, it's not my favorite way to start because you cannot readily tell what element of your ad is winning and performing the best. Maybe a certain graphic is working better. Maybe a certain piece of ad copy is working better. You just don't know. Well, actually, there is a way to go in and look, but it's kind of out of the scope of this episode. So having dynamic creative is one of the arrows, I should say, in my ad testing quiver, but it's one that I don't like to pull out till later. But I've had to pull that out early on when testing ads in a new client's account when, let's say, the budget was rather low, I don't know, and $30. That's not too low, but let's say it's $30 budget, but we're in a very time constrained scenario, like a launch where we're running launch registration ads, and we only have 14 days to run those ads. 14 days might not be enough to methodically test through the various ad components by themselves. Okay, so I might start testing. Maybe I do the ad copy phase, and maybe I do the graphics phase, but then I just throw everything in. Or especially, let's say I can't get the results that I want through heading down the testing route, and I realize, oh, testing these elements one at a time, let me just go ahead and give Meta everything and see what the algorithm does. That's when, and what I'm referring to as using dynamic creative. Normally, dynamic creative is just one of the things I could test later on after I've individually tested ad copy, graphics, and headlines. Something else you could do is wide open targeting. Here's what this does not mean. It does not mean do not target a specific country. It does not mean target any country in the world. Choose your normal age range of your clients and choose the normal country that your clients live in. But then other than that, don't do any detailed targeting, no interest-based targeting, no targeting lookalikes, just it's called a wide open country. You're going after age range. So with your wide open targeting, let's say you're showing ads only to the US to the age range of women between the ages of 29 and 56. Then no detailed targeting, no targeting based off of a lookalike of your email list or a lookalike of your website visitors, and see what the algorithm does. With this wide open approach, you might find good ad results. It's worth testing, okay? We miss out on opportunity because, well, this isn't my quote, but it's Thomas Edison, because it comes to us dressed in overalls and it looks like work. Test these different things and you could find some good results. And that means at the end of the day, you are serving more people who you were meant to serve and help. They're benefiting from your expertise and your passion, and your business is benefiting from you providing value to more people. Ads is worth it. Let's go run the ads. If you need my help, that course, the ad testing cheat code, can help you cut your lead costs. I've had plenty of students cut their lead costs by over 50%. Double the leads, less ad spend. your email list needs you to take action. Oh, one little caveat with wide open audience targeting, make sure that you have already had plenty of leads come through with Facebook and Instagram ads, i.e., Meta already knows a good amount about your business, has collected a good amount of info about the people who like to go to your website or become leads for your lead magnet through your business. That way, the wide open targeting will work better.